You're looking at Los Angeles. Demonstrations are happening right across the United States today to oppose the Trump administration. This movement is called the No Kings Movement, and it comes after days of protests over federal immigration raids, including, once again, those in Los Angeles. Organizers say rallies are happening in about 2,000 locations across the U.S. Journalist Steve Futterman has more from one of those rallies in L.A.
This is one of around 30 protests that are taking place throughout the LA area today, but this is the main one. We're right across the street from City Hall, and you can see behind me, lots of people have gathered already. Don't know how many people they expect. It could be thousands, it could be up to 10,000. We just don't know. Let's take a look, though, at some of the other protests taking place around the country. Let's go first to some video. These are protesters in Mar-a-Lago, near where Donald Trump lives in Florida. So you have protests there. And let's now go back to Philadelphia. You can see some of the protests there as well. Really every major city having protests today. And let's take a look now at some protests in Atlanta, in the South as well. So they're going to get thousands and thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands when you add everyone up today at these protests around the country. Obviously focusing on Donald Trump, the No Kings moniker referring to the fact that many people here believe that Donald Trump has taken too much power over the powers that a president should have in this country. And of course, here in Los Angeles, it's sort of being combined with the anti-immigration raids, protests against the immigration raids that we've had here the last week.
And so the people attending these protests, what are they hoping to accomplish, Steve?
Well, they, like any protest, Natasha, they want to send a message. They want to show large numbers. Much of this is optics. They want people to see that there are lots of people against Donald Trump. Now, let's go and talk to someone who's here for the first time, her first protest. This is Christina Jobert. And Christina, you told me this is the first time you've ever attended a protest. Why this one, and why did you decide to be here?
I think because like our country is suffering right now. I think people are suffering, and it doesn't really matter who you voted for. Everyone is afraid, everyone is suffering, and we're fighting, and I'm here to stand for love. I'm here to stand for compassion, for humanity, for people treating one another like humans again, rather than like animals. And I know a lot of people are here against something, but I do think there needs to be some people that stand for something, and I just want to save what we love in this country.
And tell me your thoughts about the Trump administration policies the last few months. Have they bothered you?
Yeah, I think they have, but they bother me because they cut to the core of what makes us human, and they force us to lose our ability to respect each other and show compassion and love for each other. And I think there's policy, and then there's the tactics, and I think the way we're going about it hurts a lot of people, hurts us as humans, and then it takes away from the message overall.
So that's Christina Jobert, her first protest. See what she experiences today. Now, there is a large law enforcement presence here. Like I said, across the street, City Hall, we have a large contingent of LA sheriff's officers here. And behind us, one of the streets behind us has been completely cordoned off by the LA police. So they are here to deal with any problems if there are problems. The organizers of this protest, though, have urged people to stay peaceful. Obviously, there are people with amped up emotions today, and the organizers hoping it will not devolve into any confrontations like we've had here the last week.
Journalist Steve Futterman in Los Angeles.